Hi and welcome back. In this video lesson, we're going to talk about how to use your TI83 or TI84 calculator to calculate some of these values for you. Specifically, how to get the mean, the median, and what's known as the 5-number summary. The 5-number summary is just the minimum value, the maximum value, and the 3 quartiles. Also remember that Q2 is the median. They're the same thing. So how we would do it is, we've seen this before. You're going to hit Stat. Then you're going to choose the Edit menu option, which will pull up the little lists. Take the data and enter it into a list. It doesn't really matter which one you do. You just need to remember which one you put in for the next step. So we took all the data and entered it in there. Double check to make sure your quality data is in there, otherwise garbage in, garbage out. Quit out using the second quit button, and then you're going to access a new menu option back in the Stat button. So again, you're going to hit this button again, Stat, but now you'll arrow over to the Calc menu. So inside the Stat menu, this other menu, Calc, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that it can do. What we want to do is calculate one variable statistics. Use the one var stats option, and it will ask you for the list. Put your L1 or whichever list you put it in here. Leave frequency list blank. If you're on an older calculator, when you hit one var stats, you'll just be presented with a blinking, or it'll say one var stats with a blinking cursor. You need to know that it's expecting you to type in the L1 there on that screen. Either way, once you get here, you'll put L1 and go down to calculate and enter, or on the other one, you'll put L1 and hit enter, and you should get a screen that, okay, this is what I was explaining. If you're on an older calculator, when you choose one var stats, you'll just get this, and you have to choose the L1. Either way, though, once you get all that done and you run the command, you'll be presented with a screen that looks like this. You should go ahead and try that for our data. I know it's a lot of data, but then you'll know how to do it. Anyways, the output on the screen, you need to know how to interpret it. X bar is the mean. The calculator doesn't know if you put in population data or sample data. In the case of the mean, it doesn't matter. They're calculated the same. So this is your mean value. These others you can ignore for now. N is the number of entries in the list, the sample size essentially. And there's a little arrow here. And the arrow says there's more stuff to show, but I can't show it all here. So you'll hit the arrow key on the calculator. This down arrow, or the up arrow to scroll back up. These up and down arrows scroll on that screen. And when you scroll down, you get more options. And so here's your 5-number summary: the min, the minimum value, the Q1 value, the median, which is also Q2, the Q3, and the maximum value. So that's much easier than trying to calculate these by hand. In our class, we're more interested in interpretation than raw calculation. So that's it. The mode, the value of the mode does not show up in this list. There's a couple ways to get it. If you want to have your calculator tell you what it is, you will use the sort option. So under the Stat button, the one right below the edit button is sort A, which is ascending, which means from lowest to highest. You'll choose that, and then you'll choose L1 and then hit enter. And it will sort that list for you. And now you have to go into the list and look. So you'll scroll through and just count them up. So the calculator can't really do the mode for you. And that's actually it for calculations on the calculator.